I can remember seeing something on a plate that I actually couldn't identify. It was the saddest prison tray, compartmentalised with very unappealing stuff on it, and one of the things on the plate, still to this day, nobody's been able to identify. I believe it was a pudding of some sort, but it was just like some brown mush, and nobody yet has been able to tell me what it is.
I think food is central to school life for so many reasons. I mean, ultimately, you can't do anything if you've not been fed well.
If you think about a child's journey through school, starting in reception all the way to sixth form, we can actually quantify that and say we've got 2,600 opportunities to teach children about food. Why wouldn't we do that?
Many of the children at our school live in houses without gardens. It's very interesting when you ask little children where they think food comes from and they say the supermarket. And then to see the surprise on a child's face when they see a tomato growing and they pick it for the first time.
I can remember a head teacher of a primary school in Hackney saying that children at his school couldn't identify an onion. It wasn't an aubergine or a kohlrabi, we're talking about an onion.
If you have never planted a seed, you've got no understanding about where your food comes from. And the experience of going to a shop to buy food is very detached. It's not connected into our food system.
So if we're able to unwrap that veg, that's got to be a win for me.
So you see that area over there? We're going to build a really long bed here.
You take hold of the wooden lugs and you tell me when you've got it.
Do you want to pop the garlic in?
All of the projects we run at School Food Matters are very hands-on. We want them to be completely engaging. We want to ignite that spark of interest in food.
They've planted those seeds, they're going to try it. They're going to touch it, they're going to smell it, they're going to look at it, they're going to feel it, and then they're going to taste it. Children are just so excited to be out of the classroom, to be doing something practical, to be hanging out with their friends, to be moving their bodies, to be fiddling about in the mud. It's a wonderland, isn't it? It's magical, gardening.
I caught up with Whole Kids back in 2013. Together we cooked up the idea of a programme called Schools to Market, which takes children on a journey from a seed all the way to a Whole Foods market store.
It introduces children the concept of making sure that they know A, where the fresh fruit and vegetable is coming from, i.e. the farm, but also to how it eventually ends up on our shelves here at Whole Foods.
And that has become a really important part of our school year now.
I think one of the things that knocks me out every time is the farm visit.
You really notice on the bus on the way there, the children know that they're leaving the city behind.
We went on a coach, my first ever time on a coach, very excited. I was very small.
My favourite food is pizza.
Off they go.
They run because they've got an enormous amount of space and freedom to explore.
Well, I'd never really picked fruits before or been to like a farm or anything like that.
The plan for the day is to pick some raspberries, make some jam and have some fun. We're going to go into a whole store, I think it is. Whole fruit.
The market day is so important. We never took a group of children who didn't just come away completely full of the day.
It's a real growing up experience. They're stepping into Adultville in some ways.
We're like mini shopkeepers.
They're getting to see, oh, how does this work in the real world? How does it work in the commercial world?
They're learning sort of marketing skills.
It's our homemade chutney. It's amazing.
Oh, we made this from pumpkins that we grew in our garden.
You picked it yourself?
I've grown that, and I've cooked it, and I've put it in a jar, and I've stuck a label on it, and now this person wants to give me some money for it.
Have to.
It's amazing.
Every child benefits from access to food education.
I am here to do some honeybee planting.
These projects really plant a seed of an idea, and they're able to grab hold of that seed of an idea and work out what could they do that would fit for them, what would work for them, and then they certainly do carry on and explore that as they grow.
Many children become quite sort of obsessed with gardening and are really fascinated by it. They'll be coming out with tape measures because they want to see how much a plant has grown since the day before. That awe and wonder that you witness is something really special.
I have worked with thousands of children who would not have had an opportunity to engage with food growing if it hadn't been for School Food Matters and these charitable grants from Whole Kids.
Whole Foods Market Foundation have really understood the power of food education. Our mission is to teach children about food, and guess what? So is theirs.